Hello. In this video, we'll go over this template that utilizes dynamic lookup formula to pull values based on column name and a sheet name. So let's say this is our deductions summary from our payroll report that we may get from our HR or payroll administrator. And it summarizes different types of deductions for this pay cycle for each employee. And these are random numbers. Um, and we may have deductions, the tax withdrawal deductions, right? Medical, dental, HSA, FSA, or other stuff like term life, disability, uh, things like that. So you may get a lot of deductions, and every month they're not always there. Some deductions are missing in some pay cycle, and then they were added again in the next pay cycle. So these columns may shift, and generally, if you need to post or post an entry based on any of these, you would have a summary sheet, uh, and you would look up these values from your deductions report. And you can build a simple lookup, one of the lookup formulas in Excel or index match. But the problem with that is, like I said, if this item is missing in this pay cycle, the columns will shift a little bit. So if you have a simple lookup, it may be pulling wrong values. And the problem with that, you would have to update your formula every time you get a new sheet. That's too much work. You have to go in and check to make sure it's looking at the right column. And if it's not, you have to shift it accordingly. That's too much work for us. And this dynamic formula can help us not have to do that. Our formula here is what it looks like. It takes two arguments or variables to work. It needs a sheet name and then the column name. So currently, this is pulling the deductions for values from February sheet. So if we go here, so these values, they're all, so 3723, it's coming from here. And the reason you want to do that is this formula is saying, find the column where this deduction for value is located in this row, and then to start looking up the values for each of these employees. And it can be here, it can be here. It still works because, like I said, it's very, very dynamic. It doesn't matter where this column is located. The advantage of that is, like I said, some of these values are sometimes missing, so these columns will shift. And with this formula, it doesn't matter where the column is located. It'll pull the values we need. And this is, like I said, this is pulling these deductions from February. Let's say we post an entry every month based on these values, right? And next month, we get a new report for March. We paste our March report here. And also this formula assumes generally the format remains, right? Every month you get a report, its format is consistent. You get the names here, column names here. There's some columns may be missing, but this format stays true every month. And so to get February, March values, once we create the March tab, all we have to do is say March, and the items will start coming in from March. Column 4, column 7, deduction 4, deduction 7, deduction 11. These values in March 7, is this right? 657. 615 looks like it's pulling right. And then you can do the same thing for April. And it looks like in April, there was nothing for 7 and 11. Let's check. Yeah, 7 and 11 aren't here. They're missing. So you get nothing. With, like I said, with a simple lookup, you would probably be looking up 8 and 12, 7 and 11, you say? 8 and 12, because 7 and 11 are missing. So you don't want to have to do that. And so that's to pull the values over. And also we have another formula here. As you may know, with every pay cycle, there's a change in list of employees. Some people leave, some people are hired. So these two columns are checking for people that are no longer with the company and people that are new for the company. So in February, it's looking at February, there's nothing. So if we go to March, there is a new employee in March. And this is important because while you're still pulling the correct column, you're missing some values. You're missing the dollar amount for this person, and your output will be incorrect. So the total here, we're getting 39.57, but in March, here we had 4111. So this 154 is missing. So what we need to do is, let's see if we can do this. We add this. It should be pulled down. And then we have correct balance. If we don't check for new employees or people we have left, we can post an entry. It'll still work, but our ending balance may be wrong. Then we'll have to review what we've done or what we're missing. That just causes extra work. So these two checks can help us avoid that extra work. And I think people had left in May. Let's see. So these people, well, we didn't add it here. So let's go and remove it from February. So in May, there was a new employee here. And then these two people left. I don't think you have to remove them because they'll just pull blank, but to not have a long list, you can update this accordingly, but you do need to add the new persons. Otherwise, you'll be missing some dollar values. Okay, so this is what I wanted to cover here. And in the next video, we'll build these two formulas, and then we'll go over them and we'll explain, we'll take it apart to go through which part is doing what. Okay, thank you for watching.